Good evening, Big Hope. Hey, this evening is is Kevin Hart an industry plant? Like he's a cancer son, and these accusations, like I personally only recall Soul Plane, but I'm not. Did Soul Plane come out before or after? I'm pretty sure it came out before the scary movie series. I'm pretty sure because Kevin was in the scary movies, and there was another movie he was in. But I do recall Soul Plane. So, good evening, everybody. It's Moss 808 brought to you by the Esoteric Soji. And like I said, we're going to look at Kevin Hart's natal chart to indicate any peculiarities with his career, his status, and his situation. So we're going to 10 now. Last time. Yeah, if I say don't start lagging because you didn't lag last time. Lagging. You didn't start lagging last time. So let's see if I can make sure it presents. Yeah, so I say don't start lagging because you didn't lag last time. Lagging. You didn't start lagging last time. It always lags in this area of the house. Yes, I say don't start lagging because you didn't lag last time. Lagging. I'm gonna share my screen. Yes, I say don't start lagging because you didn't lag last time. Lagging. I'm gonna share my screen. Because I didn't. I checked at the end of my live stream and it didn't. It did not share my screen. I checked at the end of my live stream and it did not share my screen. Okay. I see it. All right. We're up. So it's Kevin Hart industry plant from from Cat Williams. No disrespect to Cat Williams. From Cat Williams' perspective. Let's go and let's dig this. Let's dig this up. Because I looked at Cat Williams. By the way, everybody, after this live, I'm going to be uploading the transit report with the moon and Sagittarius. I've had it done. I just haven't uploaded it. And look at this. The moon's about to. The new moon ain't really going to be until Thursday, but we're about to be on the precipice so let's plant the seed planting right now because the moon enters Cap and at 7:30. I'll be off before then, but let's see. When did I bet you this is the most this is the most Googled? But when did Soul Plane the movie come out? Because everybody's gonna be digging for the receipts and things of that nature. Yeah. So Soul Plane, I expected to see some images and pictures of Kevin Hart. So let's make it spicy. We're gonna put his face on there. Why do they look like they know something we don't? I mean, Soul Plane they did, but they look like we know something. They know something we don't. Who else look like they know something we don't? He for sure knows something we don't. Soul Plane. Okay, so it came out in 2004. In 2004, it came out. So for this type of chart reading, should I go look at when the movie itself was produced, or it came out in May 2004? So let's look at 2004 transits to see. Not the van. I should keep vague. Wish I could just go to astral theme and type in the dates. So let's go to uh, astral theme. We are under a wind advisory right now, so it's really hella dark. Okay. I don't come on astral theme often. It's like it's a lot of information. I get overloaded. I'm gonna do the control. Where control F? Find freaking dates. Okay. May 4th, 2004. Yo, and that movie came out in during Taurus season, sextile to his son. So that opportunity that he was gonna be riding that wave throughout that movie coming out. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Astrological calendars. But that's just the I don't have the location. Central. Let's do my central. My town. Paris, Tennessee. Tennessee. It's always doing some bullshit. It got Paris, Arkansas, Canada. Oh, okay. Okay, it's in alphabetical order. All right. Now I forgot that quick. You know what? Let's just use my phone. I forgot that quick. Shout out Millionaire. Shout out Big Hope. It came out May 28th, 2004. So basically, well into Gemini season. He was 8 years old watching Soul Plane, Soul Train, Soul Plane. Yeah. Okay. No specific time. anytime that day. Anytime that day. What? Hmm. Okay. Okay. All right. Thank you for joining. Just call me Sela. Should I wait for more people to join, or should I just keep pushing and leave this up to watch later? I'm gonna keep pushing because I don't really care for the numbers. You know what I'm saying? I'm working with the people. So look at this. Look at this. So this is very vague. This is just one movie from the allegations of him being the industry plant, from him doing all his comedy on the East Coast to when Soul Plane dropped, he went straight to the movies, and then like Cat Williams said, we didn't hear nothing before that. We didn't hear of nothing since that. Now let's see what energies like from that time forward when where things were going. We can see a lot of these energies are in the mostly the early degrees. So this was a season. This was a season that was going to be played out. Let me make sure my screen share is showing what I'm looking at when I change different screens. 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 Sulada, what's going on? Of course, brother. I'm gonna keep going. I just talk my shit. Sulada, what's going on? Of course, brother. I'm gonna keep going. Okay, see. Okay, bet. Let's get it. Let's go. Share this. Be sharing this. Okay, bet. Let's get it. Let's go. Share this. Be sharing this. Now y'all can see what I see. Exactly how I see it. But back to the matter. We got. I'm gonna slide these next to each other so I don't gotta jump over the lens. We got the sun in Gemini. When Soul Plane came out, the sun was in Gemini, Venus was in Gemini. But like I said, those are the relationships. So the long term of communication of Gemini, it's making an aspect to the 7th house of Libra in the Libra house. So this is in conjunction. No, Gemini, sextiles Cancer. No, it sextiles Leo. And then it squares Virgo. And then it inconjuncts Scorpio. It inconjuncts Scorpio through Libra. So we got this in conjunction going on. We got this misunderstanding. And so during this misunderstanding, and Gemini's going to keep going with pushing with information, even if it doesn't understand it. It's going to overstand it. It's going to have the higher perspective and angle for looking at these energies. And so everyone's communicating about what's fair, what's balanced, what's bringing information. But when you're talking so fast about these things and relating with others, you're not really bringing that balance. But it's clearly in the 7th house of relationships, contracts, contractual agreements. And you could tell by all the artists that was in Soul Plane that you can see that a bunch of shit was probably going to get swept under the rug or get lost during translation. Now, notice during that season when that dropped, Kevin has Mars. So the sun is transiting. What did I say? Y'all, what did I say? I said we are looking at his 10th house, his 6th house, and possibly the 2nd house of what you have and what you're relating as far as finances and money and things of that nature. Right? I'm going to have to be watching. Right? I said that. I need something to stand up my phone on. So I can, there we go. So I can see the different people that's showing up. Just chilling. But anyways, I said that, the 10th house. So his Mars, he's got, the sun is passing through his Mars during that period. Mars and what else? What else was in Gemini? And Venus in the late degrees. So the sun, Venus, and Mars is passing through his 10th house of status. So he's taking action and being aware, and the light is on his 10th house. But Gemini's in the 7th house. So in the collective idea of things, it is squaring the 10th house. So everyone's about relationships and being aware and being in balance to these things. And we have his 10th house. He's doing that in a way in his own personal realm of like learning how to communicate better. Is doing better. And Gemini is in conjunction as well Sagittarius in that 10th house space. So, like, he was taking action and being aware of his role in the movies and other people that he was collaborating with, and how, like, when you're rubbing elbows and shoulders, not 11th house associations, but really that is looking like relationships on the outside, but in his interior personal energy, it's being passionate and passionately communicating. We just had March and Gemini earlier on last year, and we saw how fast and passionate, this could be arguments and disagreements, but this could also be passionate about relating ideas. Like, you don't want to be stuck and confined in one space, and Libra is going to make things black and white on the outside. So internally, he's like, okay, I can leverage the left or the right side with my status and my personal 10th house of what I'm saying, that energy of relating as far as your status, and his MC is there. So when the sun hit and everybody was aware of that Gemini energy, that was a key and pivotal moment because of his MC, because of his status, because of something that he was recognized for in his career. And you know what I'm saying? As far as his career and everything of that nature. And the sun wasn't necessarily sextiling, so it wasn't no opportunity, but you were required that wiggle room. And people were appreciating that the sun was shining the light on how people were communicating all kinds of languages, body languages, um, language barriers may have been a progressive thing during that period of time of bringing balance. As far as I keep going back to relationships, because teamwork makes the dream work, and he's got the personality for it to seem to appear balanced with the sun in Cancer, even though it is a square to the house that it was in. I'm referring back to the houses because that's the area of life that these energies are playing out of in the collective, and what people are reacting and responding to as far as that movie is going to be pushing with the passion lining up with being in people's faces with communicating and things of that nature. And his Venus is on the cusp, so he's being very, very appreciative and relatable. So whereas Venus was in Gemini in the collective sign of uh relating, it's still in the air house though, but it's misunderstanding. But misunderstandings make for, especially in a celebrity, make for good gossip, make for good tea, make for good, talking and relating. And people are relating and going to the movies or watching and buying DVDs and things of that nature. And with the Venus on the cusp, directly on the cusp, he's appreciated all of the communication and is moving forward in the first decan of Cancer. So it's still back to supported by that Gemini energy. So it is still on the cusp so he's at that period transitioning from your status and being reputable and making things very interesting, right? And he's moving that energy into his 11th house, especially with Venus. Venus, the air and water cusp, is very much so um cloudy and bubbly and shining light in the areas, right? So it's the sun can jump in and out at will, but it's not an extreme overcast where the sun only pops out occasionally, right? So it's like hitting certain angles and making things look more glamorous. Y'all seen mushroom rain and things of that nature. It's very euphoric. It's very often sometimes nostalgia. For me, it brings back many a plethora of memories from childhood. Shout out Lady Real and Treyway for joining in. Break your back, bitch. That's perfect for the topic that we're talking about. I'm talking about on Instagram. Break your back, bitch. Join. Actually, that's a motherfucking troll. I know for sure. That's a motherfucking troll. But the industry think they slick with the trolls, with the break your back, bitch. But what Cat Williams just exposed all these guys for breaking their back, or if you want to call them guys, because the way the shit was suggested, they might need to be thinking differently about their pronouns. They might need to be thinking differently about their motherfucking pronouns. Got the sea moss and the applesauce real quick. Because it's just too good. But damn. Yo. Wait, is it still presenting the screen? Let me see if it shifts. See, I'm doing the share screen. Okay. Gotcha. Update y'all. We in this together, man. Look. Now it should be sharing. Alright. Anyways. Now you see it. Look. Son, like I said, back on topic. So that was a pivotal moment for that's crazy. That movie came out. Sun was in Gemini in his 10th house with Mars, Venus, and his MC. Wow. And so he came out of a period where he just came out of a period of nothingness. Wow. Wait, I was looking at my phone. Wow. This nigga might really be an industry plant. Chat. Okay, so it's showing on Instagram, but it's not showing on. So I'm on Instagram. So okay. So now it is showing. Okay. I need to see. Okay, I just wanted to see how many people were actually in here. But for real though, I that's crazy. I'm just so shocked, y'all. So from his 5th, his 6th, his 7th, his 8th, and what's this? Is this a daytime chart from 11th through the 3rd house? Is that daytime or nighttime? Somebody let me know in the chat. But anyways, so from his 4th, 5th, from the 4th through the 9th house. So from his private and his home. Okay, so from his private and his home life, Neptune, the depositor of the square sign of Sagittarius, is in Sagittarius in the 4th house, but it's a water planet in a water house. Where's Pisces? Let me find Pisces. Okay. So wow, so from his 4th through his 9th house. So that means from Sag season, the sun and all these transits were transiting through his empty houses. Things were happening through him in the mundanity of all of he had dreams and illusions of his home, of expanding. What? Do you want to allow this change? No. Get out of my face. So pretty much speaks for itself. There's nothing going on for him from Sagittarius to his 9th house. Nothing personally. No personal development. And these are the things that shit's spooky. It's spooky. They saw his potential, right? And his aura gave off status, associations, imagination, creativity, um, Virgo energy, right? Virgo personality, Libra transformation and balance and diplomacy, taking power control. And they probably came right in with Pluto there and took power and control for him, because if Pluto, if you're not making necessary changes and transformations, Pluto would do this type of shit for you. And Uranus, rebelling and being unique with your own deep intent, passions, and motivations, but intent most of all in going deep. And Uranus is the depositor of Aquarius. So Scorpio is minding his own fucking business. It really isn't for stirring the pot unless like you're looking for that type of energy. But other than that, Uranus here is very interesting. And the moon, oh yeah, the moon conjoining Neptune. So his emotions are all about fantasy and expanding that. And so that's the perfect opportunity for him wanting to expand or escape out of his home and situation. So he probably had a Gemini energy aspect going on. Chat. Shout out the dawn of astrology. He probably had that energy going on for real. But they catapulted that. His chart is extremely similar. Extremely similar. Outside of the ascendant and the moon, outside of the ascendant and the outside of every planet except the ascendant and the sun, you're basically looking at my chart, which is chilling, because I was like, wow, he's got all this success and shit. He can't be a Cancer sun in the 11th house, because the 11th the sun is debilitated in the 11th house. Well, here the fuck we are. Here the fuck we are. Let me. Wow, here the fuck we are. The sun is debilitated in the 11th house. So let's still stay on point. He's got a sun in the 11th house. It's debilitated. That needs some help. But Mercury's in Gemini, so that has to help. And he has Mercury and Jupiter in the 12th, and Lilith in the 12th house. So his experiences and the meanings and reasonings to the things that he is adding, and they're very close together. Jupiter and Mercury are very close together. And Mercury and Jupiter are like, you know what I'm saying, yin and yang. So that's confusion of him trying to communicate and rationalize his dreams and imaginations. And Leo in the 12th house is dealing with fatherly issues, father being present. His father was a crackhead. That's the story that he tells. So is he pulling shit from his 12th house, from his imagination? Because once you get past the thinking and communicating and laughing at his pain, literally what he's experiencing and expanding on it with, you know, things that are happening to him, but things that he is receiving attention for subconsciously, even before the comedic status. And these are things that are embarrassing, so we can go too far and being self-absorbed, talking about, you know, it was my choice. But you, like Cat Williams said, you didn't make the choice until the pressure was applied to you, right? So you might be scorned or be tight. He might be tight about, you know what I'm saying, that being in the spotlight, receiving the attention, but he expanded and grew. He grew and took that pain and laughed at my pain. But once you continue to progress, he was restricted in his personal life on the ascendant, and that's an Earth planet. And so you're restricted in how you analyze. You adding borders and boundaries to how far you analyze. So you might not have been looking at those contracts. You might not have been looking at, you know, 12th house in Leo. You're getting attention. All attention ain't good attention, Kevin. So then here you have it, that you're being critical and analyzing of borders, boundaries, and restrictions and limitations that might, for better or for worse, yin and yang inside of yin and yang, be for your own your own good and your own space of the goodness. And what is this? Is that I always get these confused. So South Node in Libra. So it's North Node is in Aries. Yeah, because it always talks about the South Node, not really the North Node. So South Node on the cusp, barely on the cusp, into um the North Node in the 8th house. Crazy how similar. My 10th house has Lilith there. My 9th house is empty. 8th house empty. 7th house Saturn. He got his Saturn in the opposite position of my Pisces. Aquarius, I got Moon there. Capricorn, and all that type of shit. Let me jump to Twitch and see. Oh yeah. 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 I'm live on Twitch. I got 0 followers on Twitch. So let's see if anyone is watching on Twitch. All right. Technical difficulties. Technical difficulties. We got 2 back on the YouTube. Technical difficulties. But you still got that up. It's still displaying that portion. So my screen is black. So we're just going to do it from my phone. So I'm just going to look over here real quick. That nigga a plant. Because I ain't know you telling me. Let's look. Come on. Why are you black? For what? Pause. Pause. We ain't got nothing against black screens and shit like that. But maybe some applesauce. Didn't I just say he's a fucking plant? They be watching. As soon as I said I'm a fucking, they ain't stopping shit because you know about clicks and views. I got all fucking day. You got like child government out like, oh, we're gonna interrupt and pause this broadcast. Yes. Even though my imitation voice is scratchy, I don't give a fuck. That's what it really sound like. Oh, we're gonna fuck up his podcast stream, and he just gonna stop and be worried and try to scratch the whole thing. I ain't scratching shit. What the? They gonna give me a frustrating time though. That's what they fucking doing. Phenomena. 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 I'm fixing my nose. What the fuck? Why they got this? Stop that screen. All I did was go to Instagram, especially Instagram. Instagram, they probably don't want me to interact with nobody on Instagram because it wasn't. It wasn't until I went to Instagram that they gave me an issue. Fuck it, we can go to Instagram anyways on my fucking phone. We go to Instagram on my phone. It did this shit yesterday. It did this stuff yesterday, and I'll do it again. Give me freaking issues, dog. High CPU. I don't give a fuck about your CPU usage detection. I don't give a F about that. I don't give a single F about that. Matter of fact, exit out of that. Clear out that tab. I don't want to share a tab yet. We gotta get back in to browser has blocked your screen. I just blow. It ain't blocking my screen. I don't. Okay, if I'm so live, then let's go to show me how live I am. Don't stop nothing. what Kevin Hart said. I'm gonna show you how. No, Kevin. What Kevin Gates? I'm gonna show you how great I am. Look, y'all, hold on. Let me show. Look, why'd I get on Instagram? And what's the first? What's the first? Y'all ready for a good laugh? I'm never gonna say his name. Get back to ah. Oh, oh, look at that big bald headed ass. Yo, not funny at reading the cue card. Reading the cue card. Don't be gaping. Yo. Oh, give me. I'll be back. I gotta go get a tissue real quick. Just for that, I'm gonna cook your ass. Oh, Mr. Potato Head in the face. Oh, camel lip looking. Oh, oh, if you don't go give a camel they humpback on their fucking back, head ass boy. If you don't get your dimples in the head having ass, my right kneecap when I put too much cocoa butter on the head ass. Bruh, if you don't get your old earthbender rock cranium head having ass on somewhere, head having ass, my right kneecap when I put too much cocoa butter on the head ass. Oh shit. Bruh, if you don't get your old earthbender rock cranium. I gotta read. I gotta reset the time and the place. Took my damn time up. I'm gonna cook something. All the time it took, I'm gonna cook something, and we gonna go back and freaking cook fucking 2004. I ain't done either. May 28, 2004. So plan came out. Let's see what all your peoples was doing for you. So I gotta do this again. One more time. I don't give a goddamn what. That's how you know. Why is it still? Oh my gosh, that. Thank you. All right, they refreshed it. Hold on, I'm not done. I think I just exited it out. Okay, I'm still live. Boy. Okay. Anywho, it's sharing. Okay. All right. We got the sun. So from his seventh, the sun was wait. I have that wrong. No. Let's just fucking run with it because we seen his natal, so we know for sure he's a plant. That's my conclusion. He's a fucking plant. No way did you. No way is you're expanding on a delusion about your emotions via fixed water and fire, immutable fire cusp. What the fuck kind of energy? Steam. It's a sauna, but it's like a toxic sauna where it's like death and tar and just you're just trying to run through the mist. You're not enjoying it. It's heat. It's mist. It's got some acid in it, some toxins in it, burning your skin off. So your moon was like that close to being debilitated and falling and being debilitated in Scorpio. So here you are 4 degrees, 4 or 5. No, yeah, no. You're a Cancer sun on the outside exterior, but on the exterior, you got some manipulative ways about expanding, teaching, and being a moral compass in a delusion, right? I mean, like we like you, Kevin, but you're not really that funny to me personally. After laughing my pain, or the one after that, all that stuff wasn't really that funny. But like you are a pair of defending, you say you made your choice. Like you're defending because you're in on something because you wore the dress. But then outside of that, your fifth house, dry as hell. You're not funny. No placements there. Capricorn's got good humor, but no placements there. You already over accomplished things in your previous life, and you're unaware of these things that you need to be more focused and aware of. And then you don't have a routine and pattern that you're actively working on that leads to uh, having a delusion or having an imagination or some form of creativity as far as your your relationships or long your contracts or things of that nature. You have no experience there. You got Aries in the eighth house. You're up in the air about transforming things that's in the dark And it's like, yeah, you have all the gas. You have all the gas for being in the place that you're in. But you have all the gas for the place that you're in. Man, I kind of want to just start this damn this whole live stream over, bro. I'm not even gonna cap. Cause that screen shit pissed me off, bro. Yeah, fuck it, fuck it. Exit. I've been live for how long? Yeah, fuck it. Who just joined?